Ripple XRP, if you hold Shiba Inu, if you hold any Bitcoin right now, you need to pay very close attention to this video because what I'm going to talk about over the next few minutes is going to be very, very valuable. I have to uncover a lot of information about where the markets are right now, where the markets are going, and what's about to happen next for XRP because there is a lot of crazy price predictions out there for XRP. A lot of people are saying XRP could reach $10 if the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit comes out in favor of Ripple. Now, is that true? We're going to discuss the numbers, we're going to discuss the facts, and some potential price predictions for XRP post-lawsuit that you need to know. And on top of that, I'm giving you the financial apocalypse survival guide that you need to pay close attention to. 3 proven solutions so you don't get left behind. I have to unpackage a lot of information. I've covered some of this in previous videos, but I'm going to dive a little bit more in detail for you guys to understand how to become a millionaire during these troubling times. Because when we look at the crypto market right now and we see Bitcoin, passing $23,000, a lot of people believe that the bear market is over and the bull run is happening and it's about to get even crazier. So we're going to discuss some price action. We're going to discuss some technical analysis, some fundamental analysis, and I want to package it all together to show you guys how to prepare, how to create more passive income, some cash flow to become a millionaire. So comment 777 if you're feeling blessed. Comment 777 if you're feeling bullish and you're ready to become the first millionaire in your family tree because you have to be the one to break the link of the generational curse in your family right now to do it for your kids down the road. So when you're gone, you have generational wealth to pass down. And it's not just for you, it's for future generations. And in order to do that, you have to prepare yourself mentally and you have to prepare yourself financially. And how you do that is by applying what I'm going to teach you in this video because I became a millionaire before 30 applying these principles and understanding certain things about the economy. And I'm learning new things every single day that I want to share with you. And I know this is going to impact your day. And ultimately, it's going to impact your life. So set aside 20 to 30 minutes of your time. If you're watching this video in the car or on the podcast or on the blog, wherever you're listening to this video at, then make sure you subscribe to the channel and like this video. And let's get right into it. Let's run it. All right, so to kick off this video, I want to talk about Ripple XRP's price chart because its relative strength index on the RSI has ridden very close to 70 in the past few days. And if we look at it right now, it's sitting at 69.2, almost at 70 on the RSI, which is approaching overbought territory. And so anytime we are at 70 or above on the RSI, we are bound to see a correction coming soon. So for the day traders, this is time to be very careful. However, I have some good news to bring to you guys too, because even with XRP correcting and we see the RSI, coming down on the other side relatively soon alongside Bitcoin, we have some positive news about the lawsuit moving forward because this is all happening right now amidst the rally of Bitcoin based on the Federal Reserve, talking about loosening its rate hikes, slowing down on that. And then that would lead into more monetary print orders going out there, them putting more money back into the economy and stimulating things again because inflation is coming down. So in its 2-year case against the SEC lawsuit, speaking last week, Brad Garlinghouse told CNBC that he expected the case to conclude by the end of this year at the very latest, if not by the end of the first half of 2023. And he said by March. Now, the key thing is that the judges take however long the judges are going to need to take. And so the main thing left to do is for the presiding judge, Annalisa Torres, to reach a summary judgment. And for instance, in November, Ripple succeeded in having 14 amicus briefs, including one from Coinbase filed on its behalf to the presiding court, with each presiding testimony and evidence in its favor. And in contrast, the SEC only submitted one, suggesting the possibility that it's struggling to find third parties submit evidence on its behalf, which concludes that it's overreaching into regulation by enforcement rather than due process. And so Jeremy Hogan posted all about this on Twitter. And if we go over to Twitter as well too, Digital Asset Investor posted this with Congress, SEC versus Ripple is now in the hands of the judge. It's proven that the SEC has misled Congress in the markets, so no more excuses. When will the SEC be investigated? When are the hearings? And this is an important video. Listen to this really quick about the Hinman speech back in 2018.
In 2018, then SEC official Bill Hinman gave a speech declaring that Ether is not a security.
We believe current offers and sales of Ether are not securities transactions.
He made us believe it was guidance to the market.
It was the first time we had expressed to the world that we didn't view Ether as a security.
But Gary Gensler's SEC says this speech was not guidance. that's not what the markets thought.
The SEC has started to weigh in. Just last week, Bill Hinman communicated that Ether was considered a commodity, not a security.
Even then, SEC Commissioner Robert Jackson made us think it was guidance to the market.
He gave a speech where he laid out, here's how we think about this, and gave a set of principles that the market can follow.
From time to time, the SEC does its best work, not through the cumbersome and formal rulemaking process, but instead by talking to the market. Help me understand how to do this right. And we're working on it. Hinman gave a speech.
And all the while, Bill Hinman was being paid $15 million from a law firm promoting Ethereum. Then Hinman left the SEC to be a partner at the biggest crypto investment fund. Why did Bill Hinman give that speech? How many millions of reasons did he have? It's time for an investigation of the conflicts of interest by SEC officials like Hinman. Only Congress has oversight on the SEC.